Hey, what's happening, everybody? GleeCon back at you one more time with another one of our little no longer canon lore. These are the lore in shorts. These are the previous Warcraft encyclopedia entries that used to be available on the website before they completely revamped it. And they would have disappeared into the ether if it weren't for the good people at Wowpedia and things like the Internet Time Capsule or Internet Archive. So today we're going to read about Fandral Staghelm, just a short little blurb on him, and that's all they ever gave us in the past. He's the guy that you meet at the top of the tree when you're starting Night Elf in WoW Classic. So stay a while and listen. Let's see. When Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage, with him in a mysterious coma, Archdruid Fandral Staghelm recently became the leader of all druids on Azeroth. His first act was to persuade the rest of the Cenarian Circle to grow the second world tree, Teldrassil. He argued that Teldrassil would eventually restore the immortality that the Night Elves sacrificed during the Third War. This claim has yet to be borne out. That's a theme with these elves ever since that war, whether it's the Blood Elves, the Highborn, the Night Elves in their way. There's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of missteps taken, a lot of paths gone astray in the pursuit of regaining immortality. Fandral's mate died while giving birth to Valstan Staghelm, and Fandral formed a very strong attachment to the boy as a result. Valstan's death during the War of the Shifting Sands left Fandral inconsolable and obsessed with finding a way to restore his son to life. The Archdruid swore he would have nothing further to do with the Karaji, the dragons, or Silithus, for he blamed them all for his son's death. Cool short story we read a couple of years back on one of our previous episodes on this channel if you want to see more up close and personal, something with a little more feeling in that story. We will also be reading more Karaji stuff soon as we get to the opening of the Gates of Ahn'Qiraj portion of WoW Classic and our walkthrough and our playthrough. We're getting very close. Experience and antagonism is his only other section. Grief and bitterness have changed Fandral's personality, some might say for the worse. How many people have grief and bitterness improve their personality? He's made many hard choices in his single-minded pursuit of his lost son, and each successive choice has proven easier for him to make. He stopped questioning his decisions altogether several hundred years ago. Many Night Elves regard this attitude as well-justified self-confidence, but there are also those who consider him arrogant. Fandral himself has little care for what others think of him, provided that they stay out of his way. Although Fandral is the political leader of only the small Cenarian Circle, he is convinced that he also understands the best course of action for Night Elf society to take. He has a relatively low opinion of High Priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, who's been sole leader of Night Elf government since the War of the Ancients. Fandral's disagreements with Tyrande are not a matter of public knowledge, however. Only the highest-ranking priestesses of Elune and druids know of the friction that has sprung up between Tyrande and Fandral. Yeah, an interesting character that leads to some interesting developments still in the most recent of expansions unfolding today. Thanks to everybody for staying a while and listening. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. This one's in the pipe. 5x5.